Hello and welcome back to Speedynet, a company that is rich and famous for moving things from A to B and well, doing so very effectively, otherwise we wouldn't have been that rich. Now, the last time we did a balancing pass on our capacities and our production and all that. And I must say that went pretty nice, but well, it was just a first pass. I need to do it a couple of more times before everything is well balanced again. And well, of course I could do that now, and yeah, it would be more of the same really. So I'll do that off camera, off screen or whatever. And yeah, for now we're gonna move on, even though the balancing still needs to be, finalized and finished. We're still gonna move on, because, well, before I did the whole balancing pass, one of the last things we did as Speedynet, we started moving alcohol to hotels. Now the idea behind that was that the alcohol would crank up the passenger generations of the hotels. Turns out that didn't happen. I mean, the hotels would just keep generating the same amount of freaking passengers regardless of whether they receive booze or not. So there, yeah, kind of a spanner in the wheels really, because the plan was to crank up the passenger generation and then move all these passengers from the hotels to a city, so that we could really develop and invest into a city and have it become a metropolis. Now, since that is not going to turn out like that, we still got plenty of alcohol left. I mean, look at this, plenty, you see? And then you don't even want to look at, where is it, this station? Yeah, about the alcohol here, huh? Oh man, so yeah, we kind of have an issue in that, well, we have loads of alcohol, but I feel it's kind of pointless to just bring it all to one spot really, so since that's not doing all that much, I feel like we could as well bring it to other places. However, the other thing is that currently we do have quite a big capacity of building materials being produced over here, and we're not doing anything with it. I mean, we're not moving those two places, but, and somebody pointed that out in the comments, thankfully, if we take a look at the cargo payment rates, let's see there, look, see, building materials, almost 300, passengers, another thing that's very good for the money, 200 only. And if you take a look at coal, look, it's almost half of the coal. So yeah, building materials is big bucks, and I want those, so we're gonna move those building materials and hopefully also the alcohol to places. Now ideally I'd do that to the same place, but well, it kind of has to be a train station, and we kind of do not have any train station currently in the vicinity of both our booze station and our building material station that accepts them. So we kind of need to build something new that will accept building materials and booze. Now, if we take a look at what is, what industries accept booze, it becomes obvious that these are only hotels or grocery shops. So if we link this to the small map, a very nifty button, one can see that, oh, they're all yellow now? I guess so. Okay, hold on, hold on, this was not what I had in mind. And the grocery shop also, the grocery shop, I mean that's like over here. And, well, see, we also need building materials, and I believe that those are being brought to like a builder's yard. And those are also in town, so what I need really is just a town that has both a grocery shop and a builder's yard, and that is like in between here and here, because that's where our stations are. So kind of, being demanding, but let's see if we can find something. These are the builder's yards. I also believe that a hardware store though also accepts the building materials. So we have a builder's yard there. We then do hardware store. Come on, hardware store. Don't hide from me. Right, so far so good. And if we then have a grocery shop, because that accepts the alcohol. Come on, grocery shop. Oh, there it is. Ooh, we could, yeah, that is too close. This though, on the other hand, though, ideally I'd bring it to over here. Oh, yeah. This would also be nice, however, that is quite the distance. So this is a pretty solid candidate, to be honest. I think that this is the town where we're gonna bring... Oh, look at that. Look at how perfect that is. Yeah, and it's still quite a reasonable distance, so... Alright, it's decided. We are gonna move the alcohol and the building materials to this place as well. So, yeah, let's do some track building then, shall we? Alright, and our new station over here is a fact. Now you can see that I have added a new section to this, and this is for any future passengers, because at the end of the day I also do want to haul passengers to and from, or transport them to their place where they need to be. So yeah, that's why I've got this added, but well. For now, it's not really a thing we're doing actively, so... Now, one thing as well is that I might need to add a few more trains to this. Because I can only imagine that we will have plenty of building materials here in no time. And I already knew that we have plenty of alcohol over here. Oh man, yeah, we really do. So yeah, so we're now moving the building materials to and from, and you know what? I already knew that the alcohol, yeah, we can definitely use a third train for that, or a second alcohol train. I'm not that sure about the building materials. I suspect we could also use like a second train for that, but the alcohol I'm sure of. Now, back to the balancing thing. Let's just quickly take a look whether or not seems to be declining a little bit. No, just the iron ore, just to find out. Alright, that's sorted. I mean, that is already balanced out. You though, you are oh man, you're gone. Yeah, gung-ho quadruple. We need to give you more vehicles on that one's for sure. That should do. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll do this off camera. Like I said I would. So I just couldn't resist to just quickly peek in there. Now, this should be making us quite a bit of money pretty soon. The next thing that we should do is we should take a look at like our oil industry and how we're doing when it comes to those capacities. For one, there is quite a bit just lying around over there, and I can only imagine that oh yikes, there is an absolute crapload lying around over there. Now I just need to remind myself to which oil refinery we are taking this. Luckily it's not that one. Where are we taking the oil to? Let's just quickly no. Travel information. Oh, timetables. Yeah, of course, timetables. How could I forget? Bridge Oil Refinery, all the way over there. Yeah, so about that, huh? Well, for one, I do think that we might need a few more trains moving oil, as just the 3 are clearly not enough. Quite clearly, actually. So, yeah, let's get a few more of these trains. You know what, let's get 2 more. And I know I said plenty of times that I wouldn't go overboard with adding more trains, but I think that this time it isn't such a bad idea, seeing how much oil is there. Now then, how much are they gonna take? I mean, they are quite a big trains. Yeah, alright. They only take like 100, so that's definitely needed. Now, one thing that we could invest into, though I think it's a little bit pointless at this point, is to increase the production of our oil wells. But I don't think that that should be a top priority, as at the moment we're not even hauling away all the oil properly. So I think that that is something for later. Now, what I think the logical next move should be is hooking up a few cities, really. I mean, we got everything at the ready, even though the passengers from the hotel are kind of like, well, that kind of plan has fallen into the water. For the rest, we are more or less ready. We got everything that the cities want and a network that is capable of moving that stuff. And I do see that even though they kind of hate us, I do see that there is this town that is generating 160 passengers. Man, if we could get our hands on those passengers and move them to places and back to places, yeah, we would be in good business. We also have a station close by, so 1 and 1 makes 2, right? Now, the thing is, before we get to building into this town, we do need the local authorities to be on our hand. So, yeah, let's splurge some money and build some trees, right? Hopefully they'll like us more afterwards. So, there. Do you like us now? Oh, yeah, actually, we weren't in such poor standings. Right, I do believe that right now we can already build a passenger station. So, let's see. When the ratings are poor, can I place one, or do I need better ratings? Oh no, we can. Oh, that's nice. Now, we don't need just passengers, we do need mail as well. Because, well, you know, we're gonna do the whole thing in the end, so... Grocer shop, of course. Let's see, I'll quickly set up a good station over here. Local authorities, would you please be so kind to allow my need for construction over here? Because, I might have derped up the authorities completely right now. Somebody did warn me for this, that this could happen, that at some point you made them so angry and there's no more space to build any trees that, well, you're kind of screwed. I think we're very close to that point with the padding hall local authority, which is a bit of a shame. Kinda needed these guys. Come on. Look, I'm planting trees here. Don't you like them? I mean, they're close to your town, right? Oh man, this is costly. Now we do have the money. Oh, yep, we can build here now. Nice. Right, there. Oh, crap. Crap. I didn't want to do that, but hopefully you won't. No. See, we're not removing any trees by doing so. Now I need this one to hook up to the sawmill station. That's what we need. Right. This is looking rather good right now. So, let's see. Yeah, we could then also place them over here. But that's for later. For now, we are gonna move passengers from this town to another big town. Let's actually find that other big town before we... Well, what do we have over here? You're a bit far away from a station though. For the rest, you would be perfect. You're quite small. Yeah, I kind of want a town that has at least like above 1,000 inhabitants. Oh, hello there, Rarborough. You are quite close by, yet not too close. Is there anything? No, there's nothing over there. It's just like small towns. But Rarborough over here. How's the local authority thinking? Just good. Excellent. So there's room for us to increase our standings with the local authorities, and we already have a huge part of the road over here. This could be a very good investment. Now the thing is with passengers though, we kind of need to direct the traffic. Best thing would be to have like a third city, so that we can just move the passengers to and from, you know, like one city goes to there, another one to there, and then make a circle. But we'll have to see. For now, we're just gonna have it be one way, and that is gonna be from this town towards the other. So let's see here. Yeah, let's get another station here. Let's get this whole thing set up. Ooh, look at this! We have 6-horse passenger carriages. That is quite cool. Those will be crazy fast. Yeah, look at that, 32 kilometers. Alright, we need that. Oh, one thing that we also need, I kind of forgot, is a passenger unloading station thingy over there. There, 2 will do. It's just, you know, to get it started, but yeah, we're definitely gonna go with the fastest horses we can get our hands on, so... There, buy the vehicle, and there's no need to set capacities or anything. We just need orders. Now, what I am gonna do is that I am gonna set it over here to unload all. And no loading, because otherwise what's gonna happen is that because the passengers do not have a destination, it will unload and it will immediately load them again. So you know, in practically nothing happens. It's just that they get off and they get on back to home. Not really what I wanted. So now we'll start off with 2-horse thingies, just to get it started. I mean, this is quite a big town, and it is generating 100 passengers a month. It's quite a lot, really. But we have... Oh, look at how long they are. Nice. Right, now, from this farm, we need a very fast train all the way to over here. So yeah, that's going to be a separate train as well. So let's see. Let's get this set up. Alrighty, this should be set up proper now, and we should start seeing their, well, you know, their feelings towards Speedynet increase soonish over time. Or at least, I hope. So, yeah, it's just a matter of time now, really. And, yeah, it will also be quite a while before the first passengers arrive. But it should make us quite a bit of profit. And that is if we do not hit, slowdowns here. Now this is a bit of an issue, but to use like faster vehicles for the coal, really, no. By the way, what's oh my good lord, yeah, balancing. We need to do more of it. Wow. Well, anyway, so we got ourselves the first passenger setup. Now, really, from this town, I kinda need like another town that is somewhere over here. Chonford. Well, it's a bit far away from any station, really. Though what we could do, perhaps, is add a station over here. Then what we could have is, we could have like another train from here. Move these passengers to over there, and then from there to over here, so that they will all receive passengers, and hopefully all three of them will grow. It's a nice triangle we got over here, and I think what I just described is exactly what we're gonna do. However, where to place the station? I think that the best way to deal with this is to build like... Oh, but then we need massive terraforming, and they're not going to like that. I guess the only real option that we have is to build a station over here and then just link it up with a few bus stops. Yeah, alright. Let's get that sorted then. Alrighty, I think that Speedynet is now the proud owner of a triangle of passenger services. And wow, there's actually a crapload over here. And also quite a few over here. Oh wow. Nice. Now, do we have any increased ratings over here? No, we don't. But you do carry passengers right now. What? You do not unload? Have I dubbed something up here again? Or are you gonna unload somewhere else? Or did you just load? Oh no, you are actually the ones supposed to load. Alright, so that makes sense, but you should, yeah, you do. Oh, you also carry passengers from Chinford Shop. Why is this not working out? Yeah, you should, I don't know really, but I see what's happening over here. They are bringing the passengers to there, and the other ones are... Ah, balls. Really? I mean, no. So, basically what I've created here is a line to the station and then back to the station. Great, and this is of course possible because they do not have any cargoes or a cargo destination assigned to them yet. Balls! Right, so that's not good. That's really not so good. I guess I might have done this a little bit too quickly then. Ah well, you know what, we'll leave it running and we'll get back to that later to see if the cargo distribution does kick in regardless. Because if we take a look at the map right now, what we should see is if we go to the cargo distribution chart and disable spiderweb view and only focus on passengers, this is what I tried to create over here, and it should be working more or less. Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, I hope that soon everything will get a destination assigned, and then we should be able to tell over here. No, it still says any station. But sooner or later it will get a destination, and then we're golden. Now, with passengers at least being started, I mean, what's next, right? Well, there's so many things we could do. But I think that the main and most important one would still be to rebalance a little bit more. Find out if... Well, this is more or less break even. Last time I checked, this was more or less the same, actually. Interesting. Not. So, perhaps... Yeah, should we add a vehicle more? Could do, really. But that stuff, you know, I'll do that off camera. The next move for Speedynet should be to really check out where the other big cities are and see that we get a few more in the network, and yeah, that is going to be one of the top priorities, really. Now, one thing that I do want to know really is over here, these trains, what are you making me in terms of money? How much is this? Come on now. Not a whole lot, really. Though it's not shabby or anything, it's just that, you know, a bit underwhelmed by the amount of money that we got from that. Then again, that could have something to do with, oh my good lord, we also need a few more trains that do building supplies. Clearly we do. But that could have something to do with the amount of time that the alcohol has been waiting already. Yikes. You know what? Just to be sure, we're gonna clone it again. Because, yeah, that is a lot of building materials, so... Now, well, now, with that done, I will go ahead and do some rebalancing, and once that's done, you know, I'm just gonna be adding trains or perhaps removing vehicles or whatever, you know, till it's all balanced. And when that's done, we'll be back here, you know, planning the next move for Speedynet. So, see you then.